Alright, let's start it. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alright, so finally we reached the final session in this semester, and today I will bring 3 chapters in a row. Chapter 8 regarding CRM, Chapter 9 regarding how to managing digital marketing, and Chapter 10 digital marketing plan. In this Chapter 8 regarding customer lifestyle communication and CRM. So have you ever heard the word CRM? Anybody of you ever heard the word of CRM before? No? CRM? First time? First timer or?
I thought it was customer relationship management, Pak.
Yep, okay. All right, so CRM is a kind of a tools, the customer's relationship management. Yeah. Is a tools to help the digital marketer during their activities in their digital marketing activities. So the online customer relationship management, there is online CRM packed with all of the functions embedded in each of the software. There are what we call Microsoft Dynamics. This is a CRM tools. There are Microsoft 360 degrees. This is CRM tools. There is also Oracle Siebel. This is also CRM tools. There are also Salesforce website. This is CRM tools. So CRM is now vital, yeah, to enhance to build the relationship with the prospect and delivering customer service and developing advocacy with the customer, accordingly with the topic in chapter 5 regarding social media. So everything CRM is on top of every marketing channel, such as social medias, email blastings, campaign in Instagrams, increasing traffic to the website. CRM put in the center of the digital marketing. So in this chapter, we are going to discuss on the introduction, introducing you to the modern CRM, how the CRM develop relationship with the customer, how CRM use the database marketing for their marketing automation, how the marketing technology is supporting the CRM, how the profiling conduct in CRM, how personalization conduct in CRM, email marketing, what are the issues in the CRM, how do we clean the database for the CRM, and how to make it happen using CRM as the weapon to your digital marketing. So CRM enables digital marketer to create multi-channel marketing process. You can monitor customer actions. You can react toward customer actions using the appropriate message, either online or offline. You can monitor response to your messages, to your campaigns, and continuing with the additional communication and monitoring. So in the CRM, there are 5 trends in the CRM applications. First, the operational CRM. This is to conduct the automation process. So you can take a break for a month in Bali while the CRM conduct all of your activities. So before you go to Bali, you schedule your campaign. This one is on Monday, this one on next week, this one on next week, until a month. You can schedule it whether the campaign gonna release in a weekly basis or weekend basis, morning or afternoon. So you can arrange all the campaign. Yeah. So you can go to Bali with your camper van. Meanwhile, the CRM engine runs for you. So automation process. Analytical CRM. So when you conduct the clustering model, you can input the coordinate of the centroids in the CRM, and then the customer transaction, the CRM can identify the Euclidean distance between the customer transaction and the centroid of the customer. After that, the CRM can identify whether you are fashion lover, whether you are electronic savvy, whether you are restaurant lover, in order for CRM to send the campaign accordingly with your persona. So CRM can execute the campaign accordingly with your segmentation. CRM will be the engine for your model. And then social CRM, social media insights. You can integrate your campaign in Instagram or in the Facebook within the CRM. Is it going to be in the Instagram ads or in Facebook ads? So you can put in your CRM accordingly with the social media channels. And then the other trend is CRM as software as a service. So you do not need to install the software, no need. You just need to subscribe to the CRM platform, such as Salesforce.com. You can open it www.salesforce.com. That is software as a service. And then sales application. Yeah. Sending campaign for your product or services using the CRM. So these are the 5 key trends in the CRM application. And then how to develop relationship and customer lifecycle marketing using CRM. So relationship marketing. If anybody want to ask, just ask, yeah. No worries. Yeah, intercept me in the middle if you have something in doubt. What is relationship marketing? So marketing is all about relationship. Yeah. But the CRM involve treating each customer differently accordingly to their characteristics. Yeah, because you understand that you develop the persona of the customer. You have the persona. And this is your transaction. This is A, B, C, D, E. So the closest distance is D. So when you identify that the coordinate of Putra is very near with the D customer, then you offer the product which is likelihood to take very high for D cluster. So that's why the CRM can treat customer differently accordingly to their characteristics. And in building one-to-one relationship, we need to identify customers, whether this one is old customer or new customer. Well, you have developed your websites. You have developed your websites. In your websites, there is CMS, Console Management System. You can open the CMS and extract or import the data. So this Putra coming to my website, looking at this, and this. How long? 10 minutes. How many pages did Putra seen? Okay, 4 pages. 4 pages, and he his stickiness is very high in page number 3. So you can explore your customer. Yeah, so you identify, okay, the IP address is new. This is new customer because the IP address is not belong to the old customer. So in the CMS, you can identify also the IP address of the customer when you develop your websites. After a month, after 3 months, after a year, you extract the data again and you develop profile for segmentation. You identify the segmentation of the customer in your website. So your website, it is very potential as well for your thesis. Maybe you will have data because your website has been published. There is data there. So you can identify the segments. You can conduct clustering toward your data on your website, on your website visitors. And then when you identify the segment, you can interact with them. Yeah. Customer service. Or every time the customer come to your website, there is chatbot 24 hours, 7 days a week that becoming as a function of customer service for your website. There will be interaction with you. And then there will be also, and when you have the email address, when you identify the IP address belong to Pak Putra, so your chat robot will be able to say, "Hi Pak Putra, how are you doing? It's been 5 months. You haven't come to our websites." So there will be personalization in the communication. So far so good, Araso? Kapish?
Pronto, Pak.
Okay. So there will be, when you have your websites, this is your objective. Yeah? You build relationship with the customer using the data that you have on the CMS, Console Management System, which is there. You can find it in your console. Extract the data is there, all the visitors, and build relationship with them. Yeah, accordingly with their persona. So you can send email blasting to them accordingly with their persona. Or you can conduct programmatic display. What is programmatic display? It is a display when you identify the customer persona in your website and you identify that she is a fashion lover. So when you know that you have a product to offer to her, when she left the website and going to the other website, your display ads can be pop up in the other website. Yeah, it can be pop up wherever the customer went into. Yeah, that is what we call programmatic ads. Since you identify the persona of the customer. And there will be life cycle in the marketing. Yeah, life cycle from the first time the customer come to your website, yeah, or having your product, taking your product. So there will be acquisition time. How do you conduct the acquisition to the customer? Yeah, there will be a lot of ways. Something like this. So you can trans-promo email, and then second purchase program, first purchase program, recovery program, lapsing program. This is the acquisition time. And then prospecting customer, when the customer follow you or come to your website, and then you can replenishment email. You can send email, win back program, when the customer is already with the other company. Recall the RFM model. The customer is not with us anymore, but in the competitor's website. So you send win back program to prospect the customer. And then make them convert to you. Make them convert to you. Yeah, you can have birthday, anniversary, yeah, or you can have a promotion, buy one get one free. You make them convert to you. Buy one get one free, discount, birthday, anniversary, and then conduct. If the customer on the RFM is lowering, then conduct the retention model. You conduct loyalty program. Yeah. Buy one get one free is a loyalty program as well. Yeah. It's only on the limited people, something like that. Or trans promo email. Only when the customer get the email promo, then he has the right to get the voucher discount. And then win back customer. Yeah. So back in the stock email, so we continue to approach. And these are all. The life cycle of the customer can be monitored using the CRM. What is their status of levels? So the RFM score of the customer can be identified, yeah, can be calculated and shown on the CRM score. If the score is 333, it's very good customer, so we need to top up. If the customer is 133, so the recency is not with us, but the frequency is very high and the monitoring is very high. So you should conduct the win back customer. And it is all under CRM. Araso? Questions? Effie?
All good, Pak.
All right. So, and in making the relationship using CRM can use email marketing to send the welcome message, to send the engagement message, to send the cross-sell message, to send the conversion message. So we can do it using the email blasting. So, and then what is the outcome required? Yeah, welcome message, encourage the trial of your website, increase the awareness of your product or your offering. The engagement message to encourage the forum, yeah? And then cross-sell to encourage membership, etc. So the medium can be using email, mostly by email, yeah? Because the customer email is there, or WhatsApp for business. So the CRM nowadays can also conduct the campaign using WhatsApp. And then what about the social media? CRM, yeah. There is online CRM that such as the Facebook ads, Instagram ads. That is also the online on top of CRM. Yeah, there is CRM function in Instagram. Instagram ads can schedule the campaign. Facebook ads can schedule the campaign. When do you want? Where do you want the campaign to be put? Is it in the Facebook or in Instagram? So it is can be arranged, schedule. Okay, this one scheduled in Instagram. What is the day? What is the date? What is the hours? Accordingly, using the Instagram ads. Yeah. So by doing that, we nurture the new relationship via Facebook or Instagram. And what is the critical point in the CRM? CRM works using data. Data is like an oil, yeah, a solar or premium for the CRM. If there is no data, there is nothing to do. So database marketing is highly important to the CRM. The database and the profiling is vital part of CRM. If there is no profiling, the CRM cannot personalize, yeah, the campaign. So we need database and then calculate whether Putra closest to which profile. Yeah, this is Putra close to A. Okay, send the campaign A. Putra close to B. Okay, send campaign B. Putra close to C, send campaign C. Do you still remember, yeah, the Euclidean distance? Euclidean, yeah, distance. Do you still remember the Euclidean distance? I already explained it on the clustering in the Palmatir. So you can open again the Palmatir regarding the Euclidean distance. Yeah? That Euclidean distance is very essential in order to define what campaign should be sent to each of the customer. So there is now marketing technology to support the CRM. We know there is API. So something like API for social media. If you have the API for Twitter, you can open the Twitter data using the CRM because the API is there. If you have the API for Instagram, you can open the Instagram API in the CRM. So the API is the key to open the source of the data. This is the key to open the door of the source of the data. Yeah.
Sorry, sir. What
Yes.
is API again? Sorry.
API is the key to open the source of the data.
I mean the extension.
Oh, the extension. Wait a second. Okay, what is the API? API stands for, okay, stands for Application Programming Interface.
Thank you.
Yep.
Application
Programming Interface.
programming interface.
Application Programming Interface. So when you have the API of Twitter, you can open it in CRM. You can open it in R. You can open it in Python as long as you have the the API. You have the API of Facebook, you can open in somewhere else. If you have API of Instagram, you can open in any software as long as the application programming interface is there. Yeah. So the API will be inside the API. There is protocols, procedures that allow the interaction between two applications. So they need API to be able to communicate between two apps. Yeah. RStudio, they can communicate with the Twitter if the RStudio have the Twitter API. CRM can talk with the Facebook if the CRM have the Facebook API. So that is the interface that bridging the communication between the software and the apps. Using marketing technology to support CRM. Yeah, by using the CRM, we keep the relationship alive because you keep yourself recent with the customer. Reason. If you never email the customer, last time is 1 year ago, so your recency score to the customer is 1, very small. But if you email them every week, you are recent with them. Okay, I know. Effie sent me email last week, so I know Effie. Yeah? So the CRM can help you to keep recent with the customer. Yeah. So you need to develop a dialogue with them. You need to make your content relevant with them, and what you are telling them is accurate, and it is magically influence them to buy your product and give them access to you. Yeah. So drama. Yeah. Keep having dialogue, relevant, accurate, magic, and access to the customer. And then profiling. And in the profiling, it helps you see your customer more clearly. In the CRM, there is profiling of your customer. When you have the customer profile, you can see your customer more clearly, and you can identify the segment of Putra. What is Putra segment? Is he a electronic savvy? Is he a fashion lover? Is he an automotive lover? You can identify it through the profiling. CRM can also help you conduct the profiling. Yeah. So there is data. Data of the customer is there. All the transaction is there. So CRM can identify which product or which transaction is this cluster having the highest transaction in the electronics. So this is electronic savvy customer. So we can develop the centroid of this of the clustering in order as a training data. In order we use the model to identify the new customer is close to which cluster. So profiling is very essential to identify which product offer to which cluster. And then personalization. Yeah. When you conduct personalized email to the customer, yeah, when you have personalized email to your customer, the customer will feel feeling of ownership of the email, feeling the ownership of the campaign. Okay, hello Putra, how are you doing? We have this product now. Okay. So this can be done using the MailChimp. There is Excel data you put. Okay, let's say first name, and then second name. So in the body email, you will say, hi, first name. Hi, first name. Okay, so when the email blasting execute, the first name will be changed to Putra for all 1,000 email. So we send personalized email to everyone inbox. Or we can do the personalization in WhatsApp. You can see, you may have the WhatsApp from stranger. Hello Bu Evi, apa kabar? So this is the new product. Actually, they do not put Evi in their mail, WhatsApp, but they put hi first name. But since the first name is Evi, then the WhatsApp automatically generate the WhatsApp blasting, hi Evi, hi Putra, so personalize the WhatsApp for every single WhatsApp sent to the customer. So this is personalization. Araso, questions? Capish? Any questions on personalization? I cannot hear you.
Good, Pak.
All right. Okay. Yeah, email marketing. Email marketing is the tools, yeah, for the outbound, yeah, sending campaign to the customer. So we have the Tokopedia data. 70 million data is there. When you buy it with 500,000 rupiah, you can send outbound marketing to 70 million data. All active customer for Tokopedia. So you can buy the data and send the email marketing. Yeah. From 70 million email, supposedly there is 1 or 2 that buy your product, isn't it? So now email data, quality data for email address is the new oil. Everybody can asking you, can you send my product? Can you help me send the campaign for my product? So you can charge them. For every email, 1,000 rupiah. For every email that buy your product, I get commission, something like that. So there is schemes. And this is now happening, yeah? Kind of happening, since the data is big data is out there. And you just need to find a way to purchase the data. And then also inbound emails, managing the inbound emails. Yeah. So usually the inbound emails is very time consuming. Yeah? So you need to respond the email, yeah, without jeopardizing the relationship. So there is now what we call chatbot. Chatbot. The IoT or the artificial intelligence has come to the chatbot situation where you can provide auto acknowledgement response. So you do not jeopardizing your relationship with the customer and also time efficiency. So chatbot is there already. So when you develop the website using Site 123 or Wix, they provide chatbot for you. Maybe if you pay with the premium, yeah, if you use premium website with Wix and then you pay subscribe to Wix, and you may have the function of chatbot ready for you. And what are the issues on the CRM? There are inexperienced people. Yep. So you need to understand how to develop the profiling of the customer, how to calculate the Euclidean distance of the customer, and it is all done within the CRM. So a lot of inexperienced people for modeling like that, or for anything, yeah. The big picture of digital marketing. So a lot of inexperienced people. And then the unintegrated system. Sometimes the data is on the other server. The other data is in the other servers. All the data should be integrated with the CRM. Yeah? All the data is supposedly integrated with the CRM system. And information overload. Yeah? Too much data overload. The CRM capacity cannot handle it. High churn rate, yeah? High churning rate, meaning the RFM score that is not recent with us. So they moved with the competitor. The customer change from, okay, they are fashion lover, but from the loyal customer, they are now churning into the customer of the other brand. Churning rate very high. Yeah. So that's why CRM face that issues. So CRM come to solve that issues, the high churning rate. Because customer can change every time. The price sensitive customer, they change every transaction, they change. So there is no loyal customer basically. So that is the issue that CRM has right now. Cleaning costs, the data is not good. the data is not clean. So you need to clean the data. There is a cleaning cost. And the changing regulation. Recall, if there is policy on the ITE regulation regarding data privacy, so we have a problem. You cannot easily sending messages to people. Yeah, they can sue you because sending the messages, that is when they think they put the data not to be if the data leak to you, yeah, they can sue you because of conducting the inappropriate conduct to them, yeah. Or they can sue the bank because they got suspicious whether the bank give the data to third parties. So there is the issues there regarding CRM. Yeah, cleaning the database and then finally what it takes to make it happen. So this is the best scenario, yeah. So when creating the CRM, you need to have manage the database. Data should be there with the quality data. And then you need to ensure the data security. And you have the data backups. And you need to do coordination because the server is scattered in many places. You need to coordinate in order to make the data integrated with the CRM and monitor the performance. Yeah. When you send the campaign to the selected segment, you need to ensure that the conversion rate is high. Yeah. And how much does it cost if you want to implement the CRM? Quite expensive. But there is also open source CRM. Yeah. Open source CRM, free. If you buy the product, it will be very costly. But there is also Sugar CRM. This is open source CRM. You can develop the CRM by yourself, yeah, with the open source CRM. But if you have money, then you can buy Dynamics, Microsoft Dynamics for Microsoft Dynamics, Oracle Siebel, or software as a service like Salesforce.com. Yeah. Right, so that is on the CRM. Any questions regarding customer lifestyle communication and CRM? Any questions?
No, Pak. So far so good, Pak.
So far so good. Okay.
Yes.